Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story, the last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the USC Trojans, taking on the number 5 seed in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Finds his man. It's Jordan. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Trojans will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years, and it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to that.
And tackled there by the defense.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. The Trojans will line up to punt it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. First down here for this offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Second down now after the sack. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. It's a huge gain across midfield. Ball will be spotted about the 31.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The Salk were able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Looking to pass here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Lets it go. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's got some space. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? He'll take a deep shot here. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, SC.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
PAT makes it 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Bringing it out, it's Robinson. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Just ran away from the defense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Receiver makes the catch. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Here comes a handoff. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He's moving out of the pocket. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Catch is made way down inside the 30. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And the Trojans pick up enough yardage to get a first down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, USC.
And sometimes you know the quarterback's going to run the ball. You put your defense in position, and he still gets yards. In fact, he makes them pay for it, gets all the way to the end zone.
They connect on the PAT and lead 14-6 now. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This offense scourged the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking the snap, he turns it around, he flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction to where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes, the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quick throw, testing the middle. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The offense now operating in empty. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Georgia 6.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Dogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And at first down, they go right back to him. And the stop made just short of the goal line. They'll put it at the 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They're going to run it here. They make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Here we go. Third down. Defense needs a stop here. Trying to force a field. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
The offense still out there. They'll set up to go for 2 here, trying to tie the game. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. Kicker on the sidelines. They'll go for 2 points here, trying to tie the score. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for his back. And he grabs it in the end zone. The conversion will tie up this football game. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown on their last possession. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And the ball to the ground. Runner falls on the football to prevent the turnover. That could have been disaster. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Getting set. Here's second down. Looking for some space. It's Jordan. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive... Their job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Pressure is coming. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
This is one of the beauties of rushing 3 and dropping 8. Quarterback sits back there and has to find an open receiver. And you've got 8 men in coverage. The quarterback holds the ball and holds the ball and holds the ball, and eventually, even with just 3, eventually they get home and effective.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Dogs. Made the defense look slow that time. And knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Pass ball is incomplete, but there was heavy contact, and here comes the penalty flag.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield when you get a call like this.
Oh, it is incomplete. They call a screen on first down, but he just dropped it. So second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he's got some open field ahead. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. Empty backfield, offense spreading the field of 5 wide. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This passing game is on fire today. Now the try here for the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Kick bounces out of the back to the end zone for a touchback. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. He's moving out of the pocket. Extending the play now. Breaks loose at the 40. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it. One play moves the ball to the 44, and it'll be first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And they heave it deep downfield. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Important second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He's going to take another shot right here. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Southern California. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right calls.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The Bulldogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Catch made at the 20 on the deep shot. Big game. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
A big... It's them down into the red zone. They're not thinking about a field goal, I assure you, Chris. They're trying to get 6 points.
Georgia has moved into the red zone. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run.
Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Comes the USC offense back on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Makes a quick catch. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
A completion makes it 2nd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Boy, huge play by this offense. Good timing between the quarterback and the receiver. You could see the quarterback wanted to put that ball away from the defender up high. And how about the receiver? Adjusted.
And the junior able to get home with the sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball caught inside the 10. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense has been set up with a first down and goal.
I mean, the defense knew coming into this game that this guy was going to be a handful. They got to change things up. This guy's already got over 100 yards in this game, and we're in the first half.
And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Second down and goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28.
That makes the score Georgia 35, USC 28.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get it stopped and preserve that momentum. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. The Bulldogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. He breaks free. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. You know, the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Just time enough for one more play in the half. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
35, USC 28.
And the Trojans will kick this away to get the second half going. Bringing it out, it's Robinson. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
Take over. First and 10.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Important possession here to begin the third quarter as they try to continue momentum from the first half and build on this lead. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And this time the defense is all over the quarterback run. They bring him down short of the marker. Now it's second down here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. USC offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
They're going to pick up a first down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And my gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC. Go back to Carson Palmer, the year he won the Heisman. What a brilliant career he had for the men of Troy. Matt Leinart, think back to those Norm Chow offenses and the championships that Matt Leinart won. And, of course, more recently, Caleb Williams for Lincoln Riley, running and throwing and making throws just like that.
Second down after that previous play. And he drops back in the gun. It's complete. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice game.
It's third down for the offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's across the 25. And they pick up the first out of the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And the pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's 1st and goal.
Wide receiver gets the ball trying for the end zone. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
I'll tell you what, every time you think you've seen it all from this offensive coordinator, he comes up with something else. That is a gutsy play call this close to the goal line, but it nearly turned into 6. Now they're down to the 1-yard line.
That's a design quarterback keeper. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, SC.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And now they'll set up for the point after. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Takes the toss, heads to his right. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Dogs will crank up the tempo.
Brings up second down.
They look to throw it here on second down. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Lofting it toward the left sideline. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Dogs. Will take the lead in the second half. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He bought some time, now lets it go. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Looking to scramble. Here's the throw, deep downfield. Oh, the pass is picked off. Can he take it all the way? Across midfield. Out past the 30. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs.